Welcome back, anglers. I'm the Survival Vis, and we return to Fishing Adventure. I'm going to pretty much call it the casual, simplest fishing game we have come across yet on Steam. Uh-oh. And it looks like I may have just broken the game. Okay. So, let me try exiting exit map and trying to get back into things. Apparently it didn't like me alt-tabbing for whatever reason to start captures or whatever. Yeah, we've only got Poland opened up right now. I know if I go into here, we do have quests. So I guess I have 10 minutes to catch 5 fish. We can start that. Now, I don't know if it's going to be like this will load us into the maps, or we basically select this, and then when we go into pick, that'll be started along there. Or if anything will actually come to this, because this is... Oh, okay, so these are actually like little mini objectives to tackle. So this is another way, I guess, we can level up and earn some currency. Is that we'll do this, and as long as we catch what it requests, we should be good there. Yeah, see, I thought I had a way to pump the rod, but it doesn't look like I can anymore, unless maybe that was with the soft lure I had. Yeah, there's that one done. Let's go along with this and see what happens once we do complete, get this first one done. It might be that each of those little steps that we had seen on the quest menu is its own little, like, mission that'll launch you into a map, go through, complete, and then you'll open up... I don't know if it takes those to open up new areas to fish in, or it'll be... once we get a level, we buy a license for an area. That's actually kind of a good question. But it looks like from the left side there, you have to be a certain level in order to accept the quest. Like, this one looks like it's a level 2 quest, and it'll give us 150 if we complete it. So when we get back to the quest select screen, I'll take another look and see what that entails for us. Yeah, so far, straightforward, easy. I decided to go onto the Steam page itself to check how much the game does sell for. It's only $6.49 Canadian, so probably around, like, say, $5 US. I can't really say any other currencies because I'm not really that aware of the trend or the conversions. But yeah, it'd be something if you're looking for a casual first taste of what a fishing game might be like, and if you are looking for a more full-fledged experience, but you want something that you don't have to worry about trying to mine, like, a timing window or such, I'd probably say take a little look at this one and see if it's up your alley. It does lack a little bit too much information in some times as well, but that's why I'm probably saying this is the most casual fishing game we have come across. Because it doesn't really give you keybinds to change or such, it doesn't really give you a tutorial to know how things are or what your icons are on the left side there. You kind of have to have a little bit of knowledge on, like, some other fishing games or a little bit of fishing to know what it all entails. Even I'm not actually 100% sure on some of the aspects of, like, the UI here. Like, again, I don't know if that is rod tension on the very left-hand side there, or that's something else. And, okay, and once we have cast line out, we can't step or move around. Because I was just going to try to move out of the way so we don't have the swaying thing in our face there. For whatever reason, I cannot seem to have anything wanting to get the hook set. There we go. Yeah, let me bring that in. Okay, sell that. It looks like I just need to catch one more, and then that'll be this quest completed. And there we go. Again, I have to admit, I am pretty thankful. Oh, actually, this is off. Okay, I'll have to be careful here, because, yeah, the tension is actually really high on this cast. Or, well, on whatever we've got on the line this go. I do have to thank Russian Fishing 4 for trying to... or for teaching me about watching for, like, the float to turn or rest horizontally rather than the vertical it usually does. Okay, so... let's see, how big are you? That's our first Barbel, I believe. And yeah, that's 84 experience. Oh. Yeah, you know what? We might as well... okay, so we can actually go from one right to the other. So I have to catch 5 fish with their total weight of 1.5 kilograms. So after this quest, what I'll do is I'll hop back to the main menu and go back to the map and see about selecting for... what other, like, if that is how we unlock new areas to go fishing on, or it is you just have to buy a license or something. Yeah, let's bring this in easily. It does feel like the quests are a bit odd, because I guess the idea is you want to go play the map a little bit on your own time first, and then come in and play the quests, which have more of a time limit to them. So I don't actually know if we'll be able to access the shop. I should check that once we do have another fish brought in. But if we are able to access the shop, then we can probably just stock up on any gear we need to keep the quest rolling. Yes, there's another one there. Oh, yeah, it looks like I can access the shop, which I might have to do in a few casts, because we only do have 6 pieces of bait left. Yeah, so just keep an eye on the float, see what activity kind of happens to it. And once we do get something to strike, just easily bring it in. Now, I don't know what's going to happen if we don't get the 1.5 kilograms between old fish. Because, right now, we still need 0.98 kilograms to go. Although, thankfully, it seems like this one's a little bit of a larger one, or had some fight to it. Okay, I won't have to worry about that, because we can sell that, and yeah, we're already close to what we need for the total. After this, we'll head back, check the quest menu. Oh, actually, looks like we've got... see, I'm not sure if I needed to increase the friction brake or not. It's not really pulling line out. Now, let's bring you in. Actually, it looks like I will need to increase that a bit, because it did pull some line out on us. But yeah, there's not really, any fighting mechanics or such to try doing when it comes to the fish, really. There's not, the angler where it's watching for when to pump the rod and try to reel in, when to just let the fish run itself ragged, stuff like that. If you've played any other fishing games that have, a little more focus to them, I'd probably say Fishing Adventure is one you can avoid picking up, because it's not going to really give you all that much new or different of experience. This is more if you're beginning to think of, maybe wanting to try out the genre, then try it. But if you have experience in any other fishing game, it's probably going to be too simple and easy for you. Yeah, and it does look like... okay, that's there. Let me go to play... yeah, see, tap to close. That makes me think this might have been a ported mobile game. Because I can't see how you would tap on PC, so... okay, unlock for silver coins at level 10 for that. I'm trying to remember where it was... okay, let me check through the quests. So Germany would be the next one we would go to. And these are all at level 2, so I wonder if it's a case of... once we get to level 10... Oh, and that's how we change time of day, is we just click that, so we can do... We've got sunset, noon, and dusk. Yeah, so we'll just enter at dusk. That's your way to be able to change and set the time. And let me just go up to the shop there. Baits, yeah. Oh. We'll pick up some more caster, and I'll pick up some more dough, too. Hooks. Okay, we're not quite level 4, so I can't get anything more there. I'm actually going to try picking up this spoon we got here. Because we haven't tried fishing with that yet, and it looks like I can go up to 1 point... Yeah, mono 0.2. Reels, okay, I can't pick up the reel or the other rod, so that's as far as we'll go there. Oh, for that. And let's go inventory now. Okay, yeah, there's a 0.2. We'll put that on. Hooks, we've got... Okay, we got those, so that's okay there. We got that float. I was going to see... Yeah, trying that and see how spin fishing is. Because apparently you do have the two options. It's just I don't know the ins and outs of that one. If this is a case that I should treat it like the angler and be slowly reeling it in... Or just leaving in the water. I also don't know if I have a way of reducing the speed I'm reeling in at either. Again, there's a lot of things that leave a fair bit of questions on, like, okay, how is this operating? What should I be trying to do? Okay, so apparently I want to watch for the color shift. And that's how I'll know something has taken the spin bait, or like when we're spin fishing. And there's our first asp, and well, it's actually a decent size right there. Sell that off. We'll get another cast out. Although one thing I did notice is every cast seems to use up some line from your spool. So whether you do catch a fish or get it on or not. Yeah, so now we have 122. And if I cast it out when we go again, it should be down to 121. So that's something to keep in mind if we do this style of fishing, is we're going to be using up our line on every cast for it. It's not so bad since it does give us so much before we do run out, because like we still have 120 casts to go. But we will just want to be mindful of such as we're trying. Again, I don't know if there are any different kind of retrieval techniques I should be trying, or it is just a lot of hit and miss when it comes to using this. It's like, I feel like there's got to be a way to slow that down. To be trying to get the fish to be able to strike a little easier. No. Or maybe not. Yeah, because like, the indicator seems to give us the depth of where the lure's sitting, but we also get like that little flash of color sometimes where I think it's meant to represent like a fish's trying to get it. There we go. And then I know the next quest is to try to catch... Oh. Yeah, seems like going for this spoon has gotten us to start catching some of the larger fish out here. There we go. Now we're starting to bring it in. That was another asp. So if we need to catch asp, we know what to get for that. I'm just trying to think of... Okay, so roach I've caught with the regular bait in Poland from looks of it. So that might be something I'm going to exit the map, go back to quests, and we'll keep working along those and see like what else they want us to do. Like, yeah, 4 roach, and we have 12 minutes to catch that. So we'll hop into this. It feels like this might be the best way to get currency, though. Because for just catching the 4 pieces, that will give us the 150. There we go. Yeah, thankfully we don't need to worry about any sizing for these as long as they're roach we're catching. Okay, that's oblique. Not exactly what we're after. And yeah, I am thinking we'll only do like 2 or 3 weeks of fishing adventure. There's not really enough complexity to go through and explain or explore more of it. The maps seem like they are pretty contained, where you'll just have a little bit of an edge to the area you're on. I, again, don't know if the plastic boat will come with us through different levels. Maybe what I'll try to do is save up some funds to pick that up, and we'll see what happens. But it seems like I'm going to be stuck on this first map, possibly until level 10. I don't know if... It says silver coins, so I don't know if they're talking about, like, that's what the currency is in general, it's just silver coins, or it's going to be something else that we'll start unlocking in some other way. There we go. We'll try to bring this in. And see what we got. Okay, so there's one of our roaches. We just need 3 more of them, which I don't think will be too difficult. The harder part might come into play when we need to get the roaches of a certain sizing or a weight to them. But yeah, for now, it's just a calm, quiet little fishing game that's beginner-friendly, but too simple for if you have some experience or knowledge of other fishing games. It kind of feels like one... It feels like it's how a fishing minigame might be in some other different titles. Like, say, how Ubisoft has had fly fishing in Far Cry 5. Stardew Valley has its own little fishing minigame. We'll sell that. It's one of the ones where it feels like it's... I mean, for the pricing point, I think it is priced right. I think being it around like $5 or cheaper for this is a good price for what it does have on offer. Ooh, there we go. And any more than that, I think you would probably be better off going for like more of a full-fledged fishing game. Okay, what do we got here that's fighting so good? I don't think it's a roach, is it? No, it's a chub. It's nice that we're catching a variety of species, but I kind of need to target just the roaches, and I'm not sure what the best bait for them is. That is something, too, is we don't really have like a little encyclopedia or handbook to say, like, what fish like which bait type the most. Oh, wait, yes, there is a way I can do that. The shop has, when you're going to buy baits or lures or such, you can see what species they'll work on. That's what I have to check out. I just have to hope I can identify which fish are roach in the lineup, since it only, I think, gives you the pictures, it doesn't break down the text of what the fish are. Yeah, I'll bring this one in, hope it's another roach. And I'll quickly check the shop and see if there is a bait or something that does seem to be more inclined to landing roaches. I could always just keep trying with this most basic bait, because, I mean, it is working for us. Yeah, so I go to shop and I go to baits. When we click on... Okay, it has to be in here. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, the caster should work on roaches, but the dough won't. So, actually, you know what? If that's the case, maybe I'll switch this over to the caster for our inventory. Because we only need to catch 2 more. We still have, like, over 7 minutes to do so. Okay, so I think what I have to do is wait till either the float is horizontal or it's, yeah, really down at the bottom of the indicator before I try. Okay, just a bleak. And we'll sell that off. Get another cast out. I think where I would probably sit this fishing game as a good one would kind of be for, like, maybe somebody who's a bit of an older person just trying to get into, like, say, they like fishing, but they can't really go out and fish as often as they like. Because it doesn't seem like there's any microtransactions in here you have to worry about somebody spending money on stuff that you'd be worried about. Like, I feel like Rush Fishing 4 could be a slippery slope where people might get into it and then want to get the gear and can spend a lot more funds than they expect to. But this is one of the ones where it's like for, I can see like maybe an older person trying it out and having a bit of fun with it and not having to worry too much about them like getting, like making a mispurchase or stuff like that for it. Casual, beginner friendly, very simplistic. Feels like this would be an okay game to fit that sort of category. Although I might have to switch back to the bread. We'll have to see if I can catch another roach with the casters, because I don't know if I've caught one yet using them. Yes, I'm just getting bleak, so you know what? Because I do have a bit of a time crunch there, I'll switch the bread back on here and just try to catch these last two. And I think maybe after this quest, we'll end this episode here. I was hoping maybe we would go through a few of the other areas, but if the progression is a little slower, it might not be something we'll be able to do. Yeah, I mean, like, I could put 100% friction brake on there, doesn't really do anything. Is that... okay, another chub. And we'll see if we can get the two roaches. I mean, we have gotten two so far, it's just about matter of luck of which species decides to try for it. Okay, now it didn't quite get held down as far as I needed it to there. There we go. Looks like it might be another chub. It is still a little hard to spot and tell which species is which. Oh, no, that was a roach. Okay, so we just need to get one more. Yeah, next weekend, because I don't think we'll have another map opened up, we'll probably just try to go through the rest of the quests that are listed there. See what happens once that's been completed. I don't know if it will be, we'll open up the new map, be able to do the quests at, but we don't have, like, free access to it, or what? Well, let's see what we land here. Okay, another bleak. Sell that off. And it does look like the experience... that is something that's going to get more and more difficult, because we need 1200 for this one, and I'm guessing once we do hit... nope. Okay, this is really seeming now like a mobile port. That on the left-hand side there just screams to me mobile port. Although it is interesting that it is through just the in-game currency. It's not like there is something else to, like, spend money to buy it. So I don't know if the idea was, okay, on mobile, we will have all these little things, but on the PC version, you just buy it once, and that's all there is to it. I was like, to me, that little offer there that's like, buy more time, screens, this is on a touch screen, and you would tap that if you needed to. Which is a little weird that you took a mobile title and made it as friendly as you have on PC. And I guess it is because I don't really play anything mobile-wise. It's kind of a scummy marketplace, mobile games. You have to be very, very cautious what you're getting into with them. But, like, it is weird to see it made more like PC or computer player friendly in a way that doesn't have, you can spend the real money like you would expect in a mobile title. I may be mistaken, and it's just like, for the sake of simplicity, it's trying to mimic or look like a mobile game. But yeah, it's just kind of weird how there's some aspects to it. And all I keep getting are these stinking bleaks. I need one roach. Now, I don't know if I want to buy... no, I'm not going to buy more time, because that's just going to kind of reduce any reason I would have for... another bleak. Okay, so we got up to level 4. That's at least a nice bit of currency back. I'm just going to keep trying with what we've got. I might have to check the store and see if there is, like, a different lure type that would work better for bleak, or for roaches. But yeah, that just... out of the left there, that just screams like mobile to me. I could be completely off the mark on it too, and it was just for it trying to be as simplistic as it is. Mobile games are ones that try to be that friendly, or are that simplistic, and generally they try to be as friendly to the biggest audience they can be. Oh, just got it with 2 seconds left to go. Okay, we'll sell that, and no, we're not going to proceed to the next quest. We'll probably end the episode right here for today. So yeah, it does say... okay, so those start there. And I want to check if I do go to play. Like, it says France, unlock for silver coins to level 10. Germany there. Unlock for silver coins to level 5. Okay, so you know what? If we can get up to level 5 next weekend, then we will be able to probably try going to Germany and see what we can get there. Oh, tap to close. But yeah, for now, we'll end our first weekend of fishing adventure right here. It is a bit of a strange title, but I think it does have a little bit of its own place with where it is sitting right now. It's one of the ones if you want to try to pick up for, like, say, a younger child, perhaps, or somebody who's, again, a little older. Rate the game on Steam, get 3,000 coins. Yeah, see, that just, again, feels like mobile title in a way, but usually mobile titles are meant to make everything so simplistic and approachable for the largest general audience, which I can kind of see that's where Fishing Adventure might sit. It's a fishing game that's meant to be very inexpensive, so it's a lot more appealing for a wider market. It's not too in-depth, so you're not really sure if you need to have like a lot of knowledge of how to play or such, or how fishing works. It kind of fits into that, where it is like my first fishing game, I would say. For us, with the experience we have in a lot of other titles, it's a little bit simplistic, but again, it has its own little place where it seems to sit. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series, though. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video episode, anglers and survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy angling.